Hello and welcome. Today I wanted to share a story with you, something that happened recently, a few days back. I was coming from university when just down the road this guy was attacked by three thugs. They were trying to rob him, they were trying to take his wallet, so they attacked him really badly. And I was quite some distance from them, and I witnessed this attack. And the victim was left on the floor, hurt pretty badly. I was quite far, but I could see that he was hurt pretty badly. And as I walked towards him, a couple of people passed him before me, and I was so shocked to see that from all the people that passed him, none of them even asked him if he was okay. They passed him, they just kind of looked at him, and they just carried on walking. By the time I got to him where he had gotten up already and walked away. He was kind of stumbling along the way. You could tell he was hurt pretty badly, but it wasn't nothing serious, just a couple of bruises. But it just left me really shocked to see people nowadays, they only think about themselves. And another story that happened, I was jogging in the park because I like to do exercises, and this kid was going down a hill in a bicycle. He was like 10 years old, 9 years old. And as he was going down the hill, there was a couple walking up the hill. And halfway through, the kid actually dropped really badly, and he was on the floor for a few seconds, and the two couple just kind of passed him, just kind of looked at him and carried on walking. And it's just shocking to see how people nowadays, they're just kind of living in their own world. They don't care about anybody else, whether it's a kid or a full-grown guy who's been attacked. Not all of you, but most people. I'm not saying everybody's like this, but most people. And it just reminds me of that story where they asked Jesus, what must we do to obtain eternal life? And he tells the story of the Good Samaritan, where this guy is attacked and they take everything and they leave him on the floor, they literally leave him dying. And the first guy walks by, he just looks at him, doesn't do anything, carries on walking. The second guy does the same, doesn't help him out. And the third guy, the Samaritan, actually heals him, puts him in his own horse and takes him to an inn and pays the guy to take care of him. Now, Jesus asks, which of these three was neighbor to the guy? And obviously everybody replied, the Samaritan. And Jesus says, yes, go and do likewise. So we have a responsibility to help our brothers, to help out our neighbors. And we must help out each other. And it's just so shocking to see how people, they don't have that values anymore, especially those people who say they're Christians but only think about themselves. Because there's a great difference between saying I'm a Christian and actually being a Christian, representing a Christian by your actions. A Christian means you follow the example of Jesus, you follow the teachings of Jesus. Jesus was somebody who walked around helping those in need, helping the people that were in need. And most people say they're Christians, but they just think about themselves. They don't care about other people, and they think that going to church and spending a whole 2 hours the whole 2 hours praying is going to make it better. No. Jesus didn't say go and pray. Jesus said love your neighbor as yourself. And we see all these people nowadays who they pray for 2 hours and they think, yeah, that's it. I got nothing else to do. I got no more spiritual responsibilities. Well, we all have spiritual responsibilities. This world is a mess at the moment. There is so many people that are in need. So many people need our help. Just look at Africa. Look at India. All them third world countries where kids are starving and where there's just people with nothing to eat, just total poverty. There is a lot of people that need our help, and praying for 2 hours. I'm not saying don't pray, but praying for 2 hours, I'm thinking that's it, you have nothing else to do, is not correct, because we have a responsibility to love our neighbors and to help out our neighbors. Just like the Good Samaritan helped out that guy, we must help out all the people that are in need. You can just start by helping out your communities. You can start by helping out your friends, family. So I just wanted to emphasize this, that we need to stop thinking so much about ourselves and start seeing each other as equals. Start feeling the same love for your brothers as you do for yourself. And hopefully you have understood the message that I wanted to get across. Thank you for listening.